Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm Dr. P, and welcome back today for another video. Now, this morning, we got a new content update for Fortnite Battle Royale version 10.2, and with it, a good number of changes, a huge update, new challenges, and so much more. We're gonna go over everything in this video, so make sure to drop a like and subscribe if you're new, and also make sure to turn on that notification bell to make sure you're never missing out on any content coming your way. Also, be sure to check out my caffeine.tv live stream link in the description below if you want to get involved, get a gift, get added, anything like that. That is for sure your best chance. Alright, so as I'm sure you know, the past couple days there has been a rift beacon over in the Paradise Palm area near the Truck and Oasis gas station. We assumed that because of the location of the beacon, we were going to get Moisty Meyer to return, especially since Moisty has actually been in the game's coding and added back along for this season. It was just kind of a no-brainer that Moisty was gonna come back. Well, today's update came and went, and Moisty isn't in the game yet, although it is still in the game's files, and what's actually replaced the gas station area in the desert is quite interesting, so let's go ahead and get into that. This is what it is currently. It is actually a collaboration with Borderlands 3, which is pretty amazing. I loved playing Borderlands back in the day. Maybe I'll give it a try this time around, but here's the catch about this rift zone. It's called Pandora, and when you're inside of this area, your shields regenerate rapidly. I mean, look at the bottom of your screen right now to see just how fast my shield meter is filling up. I gotta say, I'm a big fan of the Rift Zone modifications. You know, you can't build in Tilted Town, there are zombies in Retail Row, glitched consumables at the destroyed soccer stadium, and now rapid shield regeneration here in Pandora. Here's something else that blows my mind about this new area. As you may have been able to tell, the graphics have changed. When you're inside of this rift zone, the graphics appear as though they are in Borderlands 3. The classic style of Borderlands is literally in the game, which is amazing. I can't exactly explain it, but it's a little more cartoony. If you've played Borderlands, you'll for sure know what I mean, and even if you haven't, go in and out of the Rift Zone and then tell me there isn't a difference in the graphics. I think that's a really slight addition that's really cool, and I love it personally. Being a former fan of Borderlands, it's something that just is a little extra, and I really enjoy it. I gotta say, seeing this collaboration with Fortnite and Borderlands is a little surprising, considering there were literally no hints or signs at all about this being a thing until it just kind of randomly happened today, which I think bodes well for the future of the game. As much as I love leaking, as much as I love knowing what's gonna happen, I think it's even better to know literally nothing about what's happening, so then we can get back to the good old-fashioned surprise. After all, that's the way it's intended to be. Along with the new area from Borderlands, there are a new set of challenges that are going to be around for 2 weeks. There's even a brand new skin in the game, which is called the Psycho Bandit. If you're familiar with Borderlands, you'll also recognize Claptrap on his back there. Guys, in the comment section down below, let me know your excitement level for the new area, for the Borderlands collaboration. Is it for you? Are you excited? Are you not? Let me know. So, along with this update this morning, there were a number of other things added to the game's coding that could directly indicate what's going to happen later in the season in terms of the storyline. Now, here's something that I know a lot of people are going to get really, really excited about. We've been talking about Kevin the Cube returning for so long. Literally ever since he disappeared in Season 6, people have been asking me, Dr. P, when's Kevin coming back? And there have been some signs, but really nothing confirmed until now. Check this out courtesy of Fort Tory over on Twitter. He clearly found Kevin the Cube as well as the floating island back from Season 6 in the game's coding. This is not a drill, this is not a joke. Kevin is literally coming back this season. Finally, if you're hyped for Kevin to return, go ahead and comment Kevin in the comment section down below. I'm going to try and like every single comment. As if that's not enough proof for you, here is a leaked loading screen which literally shows the floating island, the same one we had previously above what looks to be Fatal Fields. So now that we know the cube and the island are coming back to the game, the question is, why? For what reason? I'm not exactly sure, but I can tell you we have been progressing through previous seasons so far in Season X. Let me explain. It starts off with the Dusty Depot from Season 3 and the Meteor. Then we get all this stuff about the Visitor and the stuff he's creating inside the Dusty Depot's gray warehouse. Of course, that was Season 4. Then we start getting the rift in the sky in various places and these rift zones, Season 5. And now we've got the floating island in Kevin the Cube, Season 6. If history keeps repeating itself in this fashion, we should expect something from Season 7, 8, and 9 before the conclusion of Season X, and then in some way, all of that is going to be tied together. At least that's my guess. Otherwise, why would this all be on the map at the same time? I showed you the loading screen with the floating island, but there was also a second one dug up by data miners in this patch, and here it is for you on screen. It is basically a nuke or toxic sign. Anyway, it can't mean anything good. Previously, over the course of the past several seasons, we've talked about potentially a nuke hitting the map and destroying it, or at least a part of it, mostly due to the fact that we had one glider called the Equalizer glider that had warning nuclear missiles launched on the side. I know it's been a while since that glider came out, but I wonder if this could be applicable to that theory in any way. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Here's some stuff from leaker Lucas7Yoshi on Twitter, and he says, along with everything added today, there were butterfly event files added. Of course, that's linked to Kevin the Cube. All of the Caddis and Doggus event files were added back. The Cube Island was added back, as well as tons of sounds relating to the upcoming events and updates. It's really intriguing to me that they added the Season 9 robot fight event files back to the game. Could that potentially be the thing from Season 9 that happens again in Season X? And maybe this time, just thinking out loud here, the Caddis could win? Maybe Team Monster can prevail after all? As I just mentioned, here is the butterfly inside of the game's coding right now from Lucas7Yoshi. Really interesting stuff, although it really does not surprise me at all to see Kevin and the butterfly come back, considering in the Season X cinematic cutscene, we saw them very clearly. In fact, I think we need to go back and look at that cutscene even more closely because it seems like a lot of the things in there are actually coming back to the season, which we should have guessed earlier. But hey, better late than never. Along with this update today, there is something called a rocket bit scanner that is now visible in the Dusty Depot warehouse, the gray warehouse where everything else is being built as well. Now, this is courtesy of Fort Tory over on Twitter. He says, a rocket bit scanner for a rocket has been added to the files and is now visible at Dusty. So the visitor is searching for rocket bits in the pieces of the brute? It's quite an interesting theory, especially when you couple that with this image Fortnite tweeted out a couple days ago that appears to show the visitor assembling or disassembling the brute mech. Now, based on the theory of the rocket bits, it would seem that he would be deassembling or taking apart the mechs to get rocket bits. Of course, we know the mechs fire rockets, so it makes sense. I remember another time the visitor was trying to find a rocket and construct a rocket of some kind. It just seems like everything is coming back full circle here in Season X, and I could not be more excited for the future. What is the visitor doing, man? This is crazy. This is actually blowing my mind. He's got some kind of camp set up here in the gray warehouse of the depot. He's obviously building something. He's been building the rift beacons there, and now it looks like he's trying to get rocket bits, whatever that is. We're still not completely sure on what that is, so take it with a grain of salt, but it sure seems like based on the picture Fortnite tweeted out about the visitor, he could be going to the mechs, taking them apart, and then using those rocket bits to construct who knows what. Here's a tweet courtesy of Hypex Fortnite Leaks and News, and there is something that was added to the game's coding that is called voting. During this special event, you'll get one vote every day. Use it to vote for the item you want to return to the shop. When the special event ends, the community choice winner will return to the item shop. You can't undo votes, so make sure you choose carefully when voting. I love this. This is amazing. This is basically saying, all right, if there's any skin that you want to see come back that hasn't been in the shop for a while, maybe it has and you just missed it, really doesn't matter your reasoning, you can vote on it to return. And if collectively as a community, everyone votes for the same one, it's gonna come back. The top rated, the top most voted skin at the end of the event is going to return. So literally think about all of the skins that could return. Just off the top of my head, Renegade Raider, Ghoul Trooper. Some of the most rare skins in the game are probably going to get voted upon. I really don't see any way a rare skin does not come back. I mean, that's what everyone is going to want to vote for. If it were up to you and everyone was looking at you for your decision, what would you choose? For me, I'd probably choose the basic answer of Renegade Raider from Season 2 or 1. I can't remember. I think it was 1 actually. Just a super rare skin. Literally, you never see it in game. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for near daily Fortnite content covering the latest and greatest in the game. Also, make sure to drop a like and check out my live stream in the description down below if you want to get added, play some customs with me, get a gift. Literally, we have such a great time over there. I give out gifts daily every time I stream. It's awesome. I love it. You will love it too, so please come on by. I'll catch you in the next one, and until then, take it easy and peace out.